coach said this week he told the players to embrace the atmosphere and love being in it. Is that what happened, or all you guys?
Yeah, most definitely. The atmosphere was electric tonight. We knew it was going to be a game of runs. We knew the crowd was going to come out and create a lot of energy. So we just tried to limit the runs as much as we could and just embrace the environment and came out with a W.
Dajuan, what did this mean to you personally, this location in particular?
Really, I just wanted to have fun with my teammates and play in front of my friends and family, like my old friends in his hometown. So I just wanted to put on the show with my teammates.
How many people did you have here?
I had 20, but I think I had more like to get their own tickets though. But I had 20 people on my list.
Just the way they defended you today, obviously picking you up pretty high up there. How did you just counterpunch that?
Really, I just took my time. I think I had 2 turnovers, but I just took my time. That's what I always do, just trying to lead my team, just try to make the right play.
What were the teaching points for all of you about their hard denials, like one pass away, then also how strongly they held and what will be open on the backside?
Really just spreading it out. Our 4-game, we got a play called 4-game. We spread it out, and if you got an open lane, take it. If your man playing up higher up, then go back door. It's just you just got to read it.
Just playing against that pressure is great for us. All game we was dealing with pressure, so having to work on our press breaker, just listening to coach and being able to get in sets with that pressure and then in an environment is great for us. It felt like a March Madness type game, so it was cool.
KJ, is there a connection with the intensity on the defensive end in which you played and the production you produced on the offensive end?
I think defense is mostly what I focus on, but when you have great passers like Juan, Jalen, and Kevin, they make it easy for me to score. So I really just focus on the defense end, and they'll find me when I'm wide open.
How big was the start for you guys? You got a double-digit lead pretty quick, and I wonder if that kind of settled you guys into the environment and kind of set that tone. Anybody can take it.
Yeah, it was a great environment to play in. I think that gets us jacked up to play because, especially when you have a great place like Allen Fieldhouse to play for, and then you go away and you have a good environment like this, it gets you hyped up to play, and it really set a tone for us in the first, and we like to play in games like that.
And then the second half to start with that 7-0 run, they called a quick timeout. You're back up 20-something. How big was that run?
Yeah, it was huge. Coach told us at halftime, it's 0-0 when you come out of here. You can either go up, 7 to 10 points, or you can go down 7 to 10 points really quick. So we came out and just moved the ball like we've been doing, and ended up having a good run, and that was huge for us to get us started.
KJ, how much in high school did you work out a pick and roll, like as a big guy, as a roller? How much comfortable are you getting in those kind of sets now?
All the time. I had a really good point guard at Westlake in Austin, Texas too, so I was really comfortable with that already. And then we have a great passer like Dajuan, and I can make reads like that. It makes my game a lot easier when Juan's on the floor with me.
Were you surprised how open you were a lot of those times today?
A little bit, but I knew they pressured up high, so it leads to a lot of distractions. So I knew I would be able to do good in the pick and pop area.
KJ, did you feel like you embraced the energy today as much as anyone out there?
I would say embrace it, but my mom came down, so I think that hyped me up a little bit. They don't really get to be able to travel as much as I would like them to, so when my mom came, I think that boosted my spirits up a little bit.
And then, Juan, you smiled. Like, what was it like seeing him out there making those plays?
Really, I just wanted to come here and get a W and then come back to Lawrence and enjoy the night. But really, I think my teammates like Kev, J. Will, KJ, I think they all had really good games, and that makes my job easier. So, I just pass the ball and I just try to get them in the right spot. So,
KJ, for you, it's 3 straight games scoring double digits. Just in general, what's allowed you to score more since you guys got back from the Bahamas?
Probably just being more comfortable. I really didn't play as much, especially last year. So I think just getting comfortable with my body, playing in these environments, and just trusting my teammates to just find when I'm open and not trying to hunt shots.
Kevin, you mentioned the other day that you played in some rivalry games and had some fun in those environments. Your first taste of this one, what do you think?
Nah, this one up there, it might be number 1 for real. Walking in the arena, for stretches and stuff, it was electric from the jump. So, it was fun for sure. I enjoy these games, and it brings the best out of us, and we embraced it tonight, so it was fun.
Did it affect how you played? I mean, you said brought the best out of you guys. It seemed to with you.
Yeah, I like games like this. It's fun to me. This is what you play basketball for at this level, and you work your whole life to get on this stage and compete in games like that. So I embraced it.
I know this was kind of overplayed, but how much for KJ and Kevin, how important was it for you to get a win for Dajuan, hometown, all that stuff?
It was huge. I know I was out there competing for him every possession. You know, I know how it is. You know, doing that. In a few weeks, I'm going to Texas Tech, so I know they're going to have my back in that. And tonight we went out there and competed for Juan, and you know, ultimately got it done.
Yeah, same as me. Just want to compete for our teammates. You know, every time when they want to go, when we go play a teammate's hometown, you always have to show out extra hard for them because they got to go back home in the summer. So it'd be easier for them to go back with their chin high than coming out with an L. So it was just good to be here and help Juan because I know this was really special for Juan.
Yeah, Kevin, in the first half, they called you for an offensive foul, and you kind of went laughing back down the court. What were you kind of saying, man?
Yeah, I didn't agree with the call, but it was the call, so you know, it was a charge. I just looked at Juan, looked at KJ in there, like, man, you good, you'll be back. And I knew Joe came in for me, I believe, and I was like, we good. It ain't no drop off when Joe comes in. So once he got in there, I went to the bench and just started cheering. Turned into a cheerleader in a way. They handled business, and then coach trusted me to get back out there late in the first half. Trusted me with 2 fouls, and it all worked out.
Juan, as far as birthday celebrations go, how does this rank?
Well, last year my birthday was on the day when we played Mizzou, so we just gonna try to have a good time tonight. I don't know what we gonna do, but we gonna celebrate this W. You know, we wanted to win this for the fans too, so we just want to come out here and play hard for them.
Juan, does an atmosphere like this, does it affect you at all, either way?
No, because you know I was just in the national championship game with 70,000 people, so no, I just embraced it like Kev said and handle my business. That's it.
Juan, this week, how much did you talk about the history of the rivalry and what you've experienced here growing up as well with your teammates, and how much did that kind of affect the way you guys prepared?
Really, we didn't really start talking about the little rivalry until Wednesday, but you know, our coaching staff, they got us all hyped up. You know, being on social media, our fans really wanted to beat them, so it's just coming out there and competing every day. That's all.
Forget the rivalry for a minute. You guys talked a lot about this was your first real road environment with this team. What do you like about how you guys played or performed or operated in a true road game?
I think it was great for us. You know, the road games is when you really grow as a team, I feel like. When it's y'all 15 in the huddle and your coaching staff against 16,000 out there, I feel like that's when you kind of grow. They made some stretches, you know, for sure, some runs, and that was great how we responded to it. You know, early in the season, it's definitely early, but you need these, you know, type of games, you know, grow as a team, so it was big for us.
Kevin, after having 9 days off, what did you guys do to make sure that you didn't come out flat?
That's Coach Self. He gonna make sure we're not coming out flat. Every day we just put in the work, just embraced the grind, really worked on us, and then also, you know, got ready for Mizzou. And you know, Coach Self, he gonna make sure we're ready for sure.
Time for one more.
KJ, you talked about your mom coming to the game and, you know, hustle, road environment. Can you talk about your mindset overall? How are you feeling coming in?
I'm just happy and excited to be in situations like this. Ever since I'm little, I've always just been dreaming of situations like this. My mom played at Texas A&M, so she's played in a lot of big games. So just being there and just being grateful for where I am, because all the sacrifices my parents made for me, it's all coming through right now, and I'm just glad to be out here while they're watching.
Did your mom have any advice coming into a game like this?
She really doesn't text me before games, just makes me get focused.
Thanks, everyone.